The Titans offense and their wide receiver getting set. Productive as anyone in the NFL in the middle part of this season. The NFL's leader in receiving yards to this point, and he doesn't appear to be slowing down anytime soon. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. They're going to look to throw. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
As we both know, there's a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year, and part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 41. And he will find Ridley on the left side. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 2 yards to go, second down. They'll run left with Pollard. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Back to throw. He gets it complete to Jackson. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A pickup of 24 on the third down conversion.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down, that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. This will be caught. At the 8-yard line. Good stick skill showing the power, but just not much room to operate. Ball on the 8. It's 2nd and 4. They'll set up a throw. Swinging this out for Pollard. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Tony Pollard, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
So whatever happened to rookie quarterbacks taking time to adjust to life in the NFL? Because this guy looks like he's been doing it for about, 7 years? 4 touchdown passes? That's not something rookies are supposed to be doing with the ease in which he's doing it.
McManus's point after is good, and that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Here's the Texans offense now, readying for their first possession of the second half. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realize what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Got a man. It's Collins complete. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Stroud to throw it. These guys run back out of the backfield. And he's going to have the Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Stroud. He's got this complete to Stover, the tight end. And he's able to break out a 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. From the 46, here's 2nd and 5.
At the 46-yard line.
Play action. Here's Stroud. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Credit the sack there to Arden Key. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Here's Stroud. That's complete to Dell. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. The Texans send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. The Titans' offense set to begin the drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And shedding through the tackle. And this is going to be a Titans first down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their...
Back to throw now on first down. He finds his man, Pollard. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 17 yards on that play for the Titans.
17 yards. And the Titans first down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He'll hit Jackson complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. He'll complete this one. Okonkwo. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
A gain of 15. First down, Tennessee.
They'll look to throw again. That's to the tight end, Riley. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 17-yard line.
Back to throw again. They'll drop this underneath to Pollard. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. Okonkwo holds it in left side. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. And they'll send the tight end in motion. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal. Pollard. They push forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. They'll drop to throw. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he is not going to be able to get away as they swarm it for a loss shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward zone, and this Texans defense comes up with a goal line stand. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back on the field here. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he is going to have the Texans first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
That's good for Texans. First down.
Stroud working out of the gun. Over the middle, he gets it to Collins. Little power on the move that time. It's still tackled shy of the 20. Now a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Stroud sets up the play action. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Stroud out of the gun here. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And the corner blitz gets him that time as he goes down for a short loss. Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the 4th quarter. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And taken right at the 35. A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes the right read seemingly every time. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
Good push from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now they've got to get things to the finish to begin the drive.
Fighting through it, he's got space. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So the big gain, all for naught for the offense. That yellow flag is going to bring it back.
Oh, what a tough look for the offense because they see all that yardage lost and that ball walked back and then some behind the original line of scrimmage.
And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. That'll be complete to Okonkwo. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. It's caught by Jackson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and a yard. They'll set up a throw, and he will find Ridley. That's complete. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here. They'll look to throw. Over the middle into the hands of Burks. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's second down. He'll look to throw. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. Out of the gun now on third down. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Christian Harris. And the Texans are right back in this football game. He's had a fantastic rookie season. Made a lot of wonderful throws, but that wasn't one.
We got to give it one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
At the 23-yard line.
Stroud to throw it. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's third down. Here's Stroud. Pass complete to Dell. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Oh, look at the juke. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. They'll look to throw here. Got his man, Okonkwo. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 25 yards that time.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense, because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. On play action, they'll throw. He'll complete this one to Okonkwo. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. They'll set up to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll look to throw again. That pass taken in by Burks. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage, because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 21-yard line.
Mixing up the middle. And down he'll go at the 25. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
4 yards. And the Texans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
Throwing now is Stroud. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Stroud looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now Stroud. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And a 42-yard line here and brought down there. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. And this pass broken up. But the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
They'll complete this one to Collins. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
Holding offense.
Hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. 4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's brought down after a very nice game. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
I'll tell you what, this is not for the faint of heart right here. 4th down, this is taking a big risk. But it's as good a play call as you can imagine. And the defense just not able to come up with the stop they needed. And this is not just a 1st down, but a big play as well.
Stroud.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Stroud will look to throw once more. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Stops short of the 25, and that second effort got him a couple extra. Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. As Stroud now to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. It's Roger McCreary with a pick. And the Titans are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. But with the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best. But these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. We'll get a couple, and that's it. This is 2nd and 8. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
Now a give here to Pollard. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from walking down the game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They followed up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. And the throw there going to be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple of weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
43 yards on the punt, return of 4, and the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense and C.J. Stroud getting ready for this next drive. And it's been a struggle for him all afternoon. This defense has really done a nice job of making him earn everything he gets, and it's prevented him from getting into any kind of rhythm here today. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Stroud. They'll get this complete to Collins. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Here's Stroud. Throw over the middle is taken in by Dell. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 39. Now Stroud. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Well, they need to score, and score quick. 1 timeout remaining. Final minute, 1st and 10. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
He's out of bounds at the 14-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Stroud to throw it. Catch is made. It's Schultz on the out route. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And the Titans will take over here at their own 14-yard line. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. That one looks like he'll throw here. To the sideline and incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
He'll drop to throw. On the slant. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last point of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment.